There's something about stepping into a forest that feels like stepping into another world, a world where time loses its grip and the air is thick with stories waiting to be told. I remember the first time I went forest bathing. It wasn't a planned event. It was more of a spontaneous decision. A moment when I felt the weight of the city pressing down on me, the noise and the rush becoming too much to bear. I found myself driving, the roads blurring into a tapestry of asphalt and billboards until I reached the edge of the woods. I parked the car, the engine's hum fading into the background, and stepped out. The forest welcomed me with open arms, a green embrace that felt both foreign and familiar. I took a deep breath, the cool, crisp air filling my lungs, tinged with the scent of pine and damp earth. It was as if nature was inviting me to shed my worries, to let go of the chaos that had followed me from the city. Walking deeper into the trees, I felt the soft crunch of leaves beneath my feet, a gentle reminder of the life that thrived all around me. Each step was a conversation with the ground, a connection to something greater than myself. The sunlight filtered through the branches, creating a dance of light and shadow that played across my skin. I closed my eyes for a moment, letting the warmth of the sun wash over me, grounding me in the present. I've often heard people say that nature has a way of healing, but I never truly understood it until that day. As I wandered, I noticed the intricate details of the forest, the way the moss clung to the bark of the trees, the delicate webs spun by unseen spiders, the rustle of leaves as a gentle breeze whispered secrets. Each sound, each sight, felt like a reminder that life was happening all around me, independent of my own concerns. I found a fallen log and sat down, the rough texture of the wood grounding me even further. I listened to the symphony of the forest, the chirping of birds, the distant gurgle of a stream, the rustling of small creatures hidden in the underbrush. It was a melody of existence, a reminder that I was just one small note in a much larger composition. I let my thoughts drift like the clouds above, releasing the burdens I had carried for so long. In that moment, I realized how disconnected I had become from the world around me. The city had become a cage, its walls built from glass and concrete, isolating me from the very essence of life. Here, in the heart of the forest, I felt a sense of belonging, as if the trees and the earth were calling me home. I thought about the relentless pace of modern life, the constant notifications, the pressure to be productive, to always be on the move. But here, time felt irrelevant. The forest didn't care about deadlines or expectations. It simply existed, thriving in its own rhythm. As I sat there, I began to understand the art of slowing down, of being present. I picked up a leaf, tracing its veins with my fingertips, marveling at the intricate design that nature had crafted. I realized that every element of the forest had its purpose, its place in the grand tapestry of life. And in that realization, I found a sense of peace, a reminder that I too had a place in this vast universe. When I finally stood to leave, I felt lighter, as if the forest had absorbed my worries, leaving me with clarity and calm. I took one last look at the trees, the sunlight filtering through their branches, and I promised myself I would return, because sometimes we all need to step away from the noise, to lose ourselves in the embrace of nature, to simply breathe and be.